Nice move off the dribble. That's how you create space.
Williams against Conley. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Great look, but off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Williams. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Odom. Pass to Conley. This one for three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So for the Hawks, Pierce is checked in for Bargnani. And it's Rose in for Lou Williams. Pau Gasol is checked in for the Bulls. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Rose kicks to Shaq. Pass to Pierce. Back to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
So it's Chicago now. Richardson outside. Gasol setting the pick for Richardson. No good on the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Hawks making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Dang.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he makes the first. Odom, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Luol Deng.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Rose. Rebound by the Bulls. Garnett with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Pau Gasol.
Garnett's length is incredible, makes him so hard to match up against.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Shaq. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago leading. Richardson outside. Odom, the pass to Marbury. Gasol, a screen on Rose. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 5 now.
Marbury doing a great job breaking down the defense and using his creativity to get a good shot.
KD passes to Rose. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
That's how you do it down there. You got to be resilient in traffic.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Marbury. Going inside. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good for the Hawks. Pierce comes in for Shaq, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Kevin Durant. Then for the Bulls, Gay comes in for Lamar Odom, and it's Carter in for Luol Deng. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Pass to Garnett. And here's Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Pierce. Takes a 3. Jason Richardson pulls it in. Here's Marbury. He's got 7. There's the lob to Carter. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Marbury. Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's Jason Richardson with the 3. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great confidence off the catch. One of the reasons why Richardson is a go-to scorer.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Hawks.
Number 30, Andrew Bogut.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rose up on top. And Rose throws it down.
And the liftoff from this rookie is off the charts. Not much Rose can't do on the floor.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 9.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Rose kicks to McGrady. In the corner, Smith with it. Garnett outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside. Shoot 2.
The first one falls. O'Neal's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Smith. Chicago also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Gay. And it's Dang in for Jason Richardson. And both free throws good from Garnett. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Marbury. He's got 9. And here's Carter. Pass to Marbury. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. They get it back. Gasol. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. McGrady passes to Garnett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That's 7 points for Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Carter with the screen. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Garnett the pass to Rose. Over Gasol. Rose can't hit. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Gasol's in the post. He's covered by Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Dang with the bucket.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Here's McGrady. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Rose sets the screen for McGrady. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. McGrady's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Marbury passes to Carter. Another 3 for Chicago.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Pass to Garnett. Count the basket and the foul. They get Paul Gasol.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Marbury. He's got 9. Howard with a screen on McGrady. They grab their own miss. Here's Marbury. Misses the 3. A tight game here in Atlanta. Outside Durant. Rose finds Garnett. Clock at 6. The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. It's good from Durant.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Marbury. 9 points in the game so far. Carter outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Rose. The Hawks working the ball around. Durant deciding where to go with it. Garnett with the screen for Durant. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Garnett the screen. There's Rose with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter kicks to Dang. Back to Carter. Over Rose. And it's Carter missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bounce pass from Durant. And the wide open shot from Rose. The Hawks again can't hit. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Dang finds Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Carter outside. Howard setting the pick for Carter. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. McGrady against Carter. And he drives in, and that one's good. McGrady
took it right in there and scored through contact.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Marbury. He's got 9. Pass to Carter. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant raising up.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Marbury. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Rose a screen on Carter. McGrady. offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Rose, no good. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. That's to Marbury. And here is Howard. He's covered by Rose. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easy.
KD against Dang. Left side, KD. McGrady outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists in the game. .135 left to play in the third. Dang, a screen on Rose. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. 6 to shoot. Dang against KD. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
Rose kicks to McGrady. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Dang against KD. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Marbury.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Stephon Marbury, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good for the Hawks. Shaq's checked in for O'Neal. Smith comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Pierce in for Tracy McGrady. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Chicago. Richardson comes in for Carter. And he makes both free throws. Gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside Rose. Pass to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's what you got to do. Go up strong.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And KD drops them both. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 4. Richardson outside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bulls have been shooting right around 75% the line. 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Rose. Three-pointer. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Chicago up by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Richardson. Shoots the 3. They get it again. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Now here's Livingston. Richardson cover. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Odom's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gasol. Odom down low. He's covered by Livingston. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point game. Pulls up on the wing. And good. He nails it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
This all setting the pick for Odom. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Shaq's checked in for Bargnani. Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Rose kicks to Livingston. Garnett with a screen on Richardson. It's Garnett on the wing. It's hauled in by Richardson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Over to the left wing. From past the arc. Marbury, good. Marbury's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. And right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Outside Rose. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Marbury. Gay left side. This all setting the pick for Gay. Pass to Odom. Over Garnett. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Hey, the primary and secondary thing that Odom gives you is versatility at both ends.
From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Bulls. Gay scanning before. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Here's Gay. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
The Bulls call timeout. So for the Hawks, O'Neal's checked in for Shaq. Kevin Durant comes in for Smith. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Sean Livingston. Chicago also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Odom. Dang comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Carter in for Jason Richardson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Durant. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Outside Durant. McGrady outside. Garnett with the screen for McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got 10 points here in the second half.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Garnett outside. Pass to McGrady. The 3-ball. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marbury. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
McGrady takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Bulls leading by 5. Here's Marbury. Pass to Carter. Outside, Gasol. Here's Marbury. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Garnett grabs the ball.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Can't hit the free throw line jump. Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Gasol's in the post. He's against Garnett. The shot's good from Gasol.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
Now, here is McGrady. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Marbury. Rose with some nice D. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. McGrady against Carter. And that one's good. McGrady.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Marbury.
Everyone in the building knew Marbury was taking that shot. What a big-time play.
Timeout, Hawks. Timeout.
Timeout, timeout.
McGrady outside. Garnett with the screen on Clark. A shot by McGrady, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant, third personal foul, second team foul.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. O'Neal comes with the double team. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Rose. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Howard. Durant, the pass to Garnett. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And here's KD for 3. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's McGrady. Garnett with a screen on Clark. Here's McGrady. And it's Deng with the rebound. Pass to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Durant. Over in the corner, Rose. Kicks it out to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rose. The 3. Rebounded by Howard. About a minute played so far here in the first. On the wing, Dang. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
So it's Chicago now. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Carter finds Dang. Here's Marbury. Screen by Howard from about 19 feet. And it's good off the glass.
And popping up for the mid-range, Marbury reminding the defense just how good he is.
Deflects the pass. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Rose. The shot from the low post is good.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Carter, the pass to Marbury. Pass to Dang. Over in the corner, Gasol. Here's Marbury. Howard with the screen on Rose. Marbury hands it from downtown. Marbury's got 5 now.
Marbury doing a great job breaking down the defense and using his creativity to get a good shot.
Rose scanning the floor. Outside Durant for the 3. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Hawks. And Chicago also making a switch. Odom's checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Garnett with the screen for McGrady. Latrey. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. And Garnett misses. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Durant against Carter. Here's Marbury. He has 5. It's tipped.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Here's Pierce. And it's sent back by Odom. On the wing, Dang. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. It's stolen by Odom. Pass to Dang. Durant with the steal. Pierce with it. It's O'Neal atop the key. Durant for three. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Carter against Pierce. Now here's Howard. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Outside Odom. Over Garnett. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
That one's good. McGrady's got 5 now.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Chicago leading. Carter outside. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. And Howard with the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McGrady passes to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Pierce. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Howard with a screen on McGrady. Here's Marbury driving to the basket. Off with the layup.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
McGrady kicks to KD. Pass to Pierce. Now Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Nice form on the 20-footer. Durant's got his second bucket. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Carter. Howard setting the pick for Carter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Here's Richardson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you got to love the game of Richardson. I mean, he's a ridiculous athlete who also scores at a very efficient clip and has really refined his skill set to go with that tremendous athleticism.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. And Richardson drops them both.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Now here's Livingston. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. The layup off target. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Richardson. Dang with it. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And the rejection by Smith.
He always always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dang looking it over. Pass to Odom. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Mirazon passes to Dang. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Conley. Gets a very good look and converts. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Hawks. They trail by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Bargnani, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Bargnani's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Conley. Here's the screen. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Now here's Livingston, covered by Conley. And here's Livingston. Conley grabs the miss. Odom up top, defended by Bargnani. Odom, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got his first points in this one.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. For the Hawks, Garnett, he's checked in for O'Neal. McGrady comes in for Bargnani. And it's Rose in for Sean Livingston. And Chicago shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside Dang. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Guarded by KD. Richardson the pass to Gasol. Garnett with the steal.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go at that leaping ability.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Marbury. He's got 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Shaq is checked in for Kevin Durant. And a change for the Bulls. Odom, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rose passes to McGrady. Smith with a screen on Carter. A shot by McGrady, no good. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
5 to shoot. Odom, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
KG, that's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Back to Smith. Down low.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
So he gets them both. Here's Marbury. He has 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Carter missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Rose. Back to McGrady. Smith with a screen on Carter. Smith gets it to go on the assist by McGrady. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
In serious hustle from Smith in the paint there to track that one down for the finish.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Timeout called the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
For the Hawks, O'Neal's checked in for O'Neal, and Durant subbed in for Smith. Howard's checked in for Chicago. Dang comes in for Jason Richardson. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Marbury passes to Dang. And here's Carter. Dang with the screen for Carter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
It's different kinds of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Now here's Garnett. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Durant. Bulls trail by 8. Carter looking around. Pass to Marbury. Pocket 6. No good again that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Rose passes to Garnett. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
You know, in many ways, KG is the ideal 4/5 man. Can space the floor with his shooting and do the work of a center inside.
Here's Marbury. He has 7. Over Rose. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Dang. Gasol dishes to Dang. From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks on top as they end the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Marbury passes to Gasol. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
A truly skillful seven-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
Garnett can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Carter, the pass to Marbury.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
Chicago shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Outside Rose. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's stolen by McGrady. Garnett the pass to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Gasol. Bulls trail by 8. Carter outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Carter's got 5 now.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Garnett with the screen for Durant. A three-pointer, no good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Carter with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Garnett against Dang. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's just a three-point Hawks lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Rose. KD on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. He's got 10.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Bulls trail by 6. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes to come off the clock.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the score. Up goes the ball, and he hammers it down.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Bulls, Stephon Marbury. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 6. Rose kicks to McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. And Luol Deng pulls it down. Deng's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Gasol. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Stephon Marbury taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Pierce is checked in. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Chicago. Both shots good from the strike. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Hawks leading by 4. Outside, KD. Pass to McGrady. Chicago grabs the miss. Deng's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Marbury. McGrady covering. A rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Marbury's got 8 here in the quarter.
Showing some trickery that time with the floater. Marbury, so hard to defend.
McGrady outside. Knocks it loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Odom, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Odom's length able to be put to good use to draw the foul there.
The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
And Odom drops him. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. McGrady passes to Pierce. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dang passes to Marbury. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Back to Dang. Rebound by the Hawks. McGrady's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by Howard.
Nice timing by the big fellow Howard. Outstanding being able to get that rejection.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, he basically willed that shot to fall despite the contact he drew. That was a heck of a play.
For the Hawks, O'Neal's checked in for O'Neal. Smith comes in for Garnett. And it's Williams in for Paul Pierce. And Chicago also making a switch. Richardson's checked in. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. McGrady outside. 4 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Carter. The offensive rebound. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 6.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you gotta keep a body on. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Hawks. so he gets them both. Gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. O'Neal sets the screen for Williams, drills the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Inside, stolen by O'Neal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Williams. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Lou Williams is someone who draws the defense's attention. That leaves others open.
Here's Marbury. He's got 20. Williams with the block. They recover it. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the wing, Williams. Richardson cover. Barnett outside. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Odom. Bulls trail by 4. That's to Marbury. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Shooting for Chicago, Stephon Marbury at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rose with the ball.
Chicago foul. Stephon Marbury. 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Richardson against Williams. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Marbury passes to Gasol. Gay outside. Gasol setting the pick for Gay. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Outside Williams. Garnett with the screen for Williams. Buries it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Odom. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When Odom uses his length inside like that, it's really hard to contest him without fouling.
At the line for the Bulls. Lamar Odom. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Odom. Pierce is checked in for the Hawks. Allen comes in for Lou Williams. And Odom drops him. The Hawks leading by 3. Timeout, Hawks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Richardson after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Over Garnett. Poked away.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Smith with the stop.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Bulls trail by 5. Marbury passes to Odom. Gay with it. Odom finds Gay. Here's Marbury. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rose. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 24 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Rose, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. This all a screen. Here's Marbury. He nails it, and we're tied up. Marbury's got 7 points for the quarter.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up, and right now he's on track for a monster night.
And here's Rose outside. Jason Richardson pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Odom. Gay outside to take the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Smith dishes to Rose. Outside, Pierce over Odom. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
Big shot from Pierce. This is the guy they turn to when they need a bucket.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The Bulls call timeout. For the Hawks, Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Smith. Durant comes in for Paul Pierce. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Tony Allen. The Bulls also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Odom. Dang comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Carter in for Jason Richardson. KD against Dang. Here's Marbury. To the inside. Now McGrady. And here comes the break. Here's Carter. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Now here's Durant. Garnett with the screen on deck. Durant, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Marbury. McGrady covering. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And he anticipates the contact and gets in good position to get the call. That was just smart, tough basketball.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Right side Rose. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Marbury. Gasol has screen on Rose. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Shot clock at 5. Launches from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. McGrady's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Marbury. Count it, and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Everyone in the building knew Marbury was taking that shot. What a big-time play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe, making a living at the line, basically.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, or of 9. Now, here's McGrady.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And McGrady drops them both. 1:03 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Marbury. It's up a 3. It loose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. It's tipped. Good.
Boy, right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
The Bulls call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Marbury, it falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout, Hawks. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Hawks. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Diving in. Garnett wide open. No good with the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Timeout, Hawks. And here is McGrady from deep. Unable to get that one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Durant way outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Shooting for the Bulls, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Here's McGrady. Gets the 3 to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Bulls call timeout. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Hawks to start out. Rose with the ball. McGrady kicks to Durant. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Marbury passes to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Rose kicks to Durant. Garnett surveying the defense. O'Neal a screen on Gasol. Garnett. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Barber. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Doing a nice job defensively that time. O'Neal throwing that one in reverse.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Dang. Five on the clock. Gasol finds Howard. Dang for 3. They get it back. A nice shot by Howard.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Garnett. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
The inside D tries to smother him, but he stays strong and wins out in the end.
Dang passes to Marbury. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carter with the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Rose. O'Neal sets the screen for Rose. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. One falls, so he hits both of them.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter on the wing. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Marbury. There's the lob to Carter. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Marbury passes to Dent.
Oh, good instincts there. Staying all over the shooter.
And again, Chicago. No good. Durant just inside the line. Again, the Hawks score.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here is Carter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
2 points the hard way there. Badly willing that bucket in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bulls making a switch here. Odom's checked in. Pierce is checked in for the Hawks.
One shot.
Free throw good from Luol Deng.
And Deng brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still yet to score.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Marbury missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Durant kicks to McGrady. Hawks passing it around. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. And the three off target. Bulls trail by 4. Carter with it. Now Pierce defending. Pass to Howard. Over Durant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And the Hawks with possession here. McGrady kicks to Pierce. Durant, the pass to McGrady. Banks in the layup.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Marbury. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jason Richardson is checked in for Luol Deng. And a change for the Hawks. Livingston's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Pass to McGrady. Now, here is O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Garnett outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Marber. Pass to Carter. 1:41 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Throw good, Livingston. So both teams changing it up here. Livingston hits both of them. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 6. Richardson against Pierce. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. .11 left to play in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Lock at 6. Outside, Odom. Drills it from outside.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Garnett. Here's Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Luol Deng.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
Throw good, Paul Pierce.
He stands 6'7" with guard skills. Paul Pierce is quite a unique player. I mean, he can do everything offensively, and I think the team's lucky to have him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Smith comes in for Kevin Garnett. Lou Williams is subbed in for Sean Livingston. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 4. And here comes Odom late in the fast break. Richardson, no luck. Richardson against Durant. Outside, Pierce. O'Neal is screen on cover. Pierce. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Richardson outside. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there. Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And here is Williams after the 3 moments ago from Lou Aldana. Outside Durant. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Dang. There's a good screen. Inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bargnani. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
The Bulls shooting 43% from the floor. Conley finds Odom. Pass to Dang. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Conley gets the bucket.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Outside Williams. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Pau Gasol is checked in for the Bulls. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Hawks. Drops in the layup for 2. Rose has got 6 points.
And for a rookie, Rose is pretty scary with the ball. He can just put it on a string.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Chicago. 6-point game. Gasol setting the pick for Odom. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Pierce is checked in.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Odom. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Shot by Odom, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Durant, and it's sent back by Odom.
The length of Odom shows up at both ends of the floor. Outstanding defense there.
O'Neal dishes to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pierce for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Pierce has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Dame. Driving the lane.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Hawks. And so he hits both. The Hawks leading by 7. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Smith. It's Durant on the wing. Richardson cover. Durant kicks to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. For 3, Durant. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Marbury. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. This all setting the pick for Richardson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Hawks leading by 7. Smith the pass to Rose. Outside O'Neal. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Paul Pierce is checked in for O'Neal, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Durant. Smith outside. Pass to McGrady. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Garnett. Smith the pass to Rose. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Marbury. Odom on the wing. Kicks it out to Richardson. To Marbury. A three-pointer is right on target. Marbury's got 7 points.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Garnett with it. Over Gasol. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Richardson the pass to Marbury.
2 minutes remaining. First half. 2 minutes.
Puts it up from 17. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down, and he is that old.
Pass to McGrady. And the drought. A shake. And Gasol sends it back.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Pierce. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Howard's checked in for Chicago. Bang comes in for Richardson. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Durant comes in for Smith. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. McGrady's got his second basket of the game.
Fiery play by McGrady inside, beating out the defensive coverage that time.
Pass to Howard. Bulls moving the ball around. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
The Hawks leading by 4. Rose scanning the floor. McGrady right side. Al Garnett. He's defended by Gasol. Here's Rose, and he drives in, and it's sent back by Howard. Carter the pass to Day. Here's Marbury. Pass to Gasol. And here is Dang. It's covered by Rose. Here's Marbury. Kept alive. Dang. Banked in off the glass. Dang's got 10.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
4 seconds separating the shot. Watch out. The damaging Durant flying right through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Marbury. He's got 7. Here's Gasol. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to.
The previous play is under review.
View the tape.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
Well, every play, every bucket magnified in a situation like this. The NBA's replay center giving them the information they need to make the final call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Stephon Marbury. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. The Hawks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. fires it from distance.
Sharing the ball is clearly a part of Rose's game, even coming out of college.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Howard. Now Carter. It's stolen by McGrady. Down low. And finished off by Rose.
And the liftoff from this rookie is off the charts. Not much Rose can't do on the floor.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Marbury. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Dang. Lays it up off the glass. Dang's got 12.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Rose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Outside Dang. Howard against O'Neal. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Garnett dishes to Rose. Pass to O'Neal. Garnett, right side. O'Neal finds Durant. Off target with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Outside Dang. Gasol, a screen on Rose. Marbury gets it to go from beyond the arc. Marbury's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So it's the Hawks now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Rose, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pass to Marbury. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marbury's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rose passes to McGrady. Back to Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Durant. And it's blocked by Dang. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. Odom, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. And a change for the Hawks. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. Garnett kicks to KD. Again, Durant missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Durant against Howard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Carter. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Livingston hits both of them. Bulls trail by 4. On the wing, Dang. Over KD. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Livingston passes to McGrady. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Chicago calls timeout. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. There's the try. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
First one falls for him. Good on both. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's Livingston. Over Marbury. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting for the away team, Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. So for the Hawks, Shaq's checked in for O'Neal. Bargnani comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Smith subbed in for Sean Livingston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A minute 42 left in the 3rd. Carter kicks it to Odom. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia strength from O'Neal, brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converted.
Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Here's Dang. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dang hits them both. The Hawks leading by 7. Outside Durant. Bargnani, a screen on Richardson. Pass to Bargnani. 6 to shoot. McGrady against Carter. He gets it in there. McGrady's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
There's the pick. Here's Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
I really like the composure Richardson shows under pressure. Doesn't allow contact on the shot to bother him.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. But sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
Gasol's checked in for the Bulls. Mike Conley comes in for Carter. Then for the Hawks, Williams, he's checked in for Bargnani. And it's Rose in for Tracy McGrady. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Richardson up top. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Richardson. And here's Conley outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks ahead as they end the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Rose from the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Odom down low, working on Garnett. Odom dishes to Richardson. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Here's Rose. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Rose. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Richardson. Rudy Gay on the wing, covered by Smith. Gasol setting the pick for Gay, and the shot goes in. Gay's got his first basket of the night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Timeout, Hawks. So both teams making some changes here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. Now, coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Rose. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is where they want to see Rose improve the most in his rookie year. Getting that three-point shot fine-tuned.
Here's Marbury. Rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Chicago. And the Hawks making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. Outside Pierce. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
Marbury passes to Gay. Richardson outside. Gasol, a screen on Pierce. Richardson for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Richardson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bulls. Pierce against Richardson. Outside, Pierce shoots it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Marbury passes to Gay. Pass to Richardson. Howard setting the pick for Richardson. 5 on the clock. Smith against Gay. And the rejection by Smith. And Smith with the snuff.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rose. Marbury, good.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
The Hawks leading by 5. Right side Rose. Over Marbury. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Back to Garnett. Beyond the arc. And Marbury pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Richardson outside. Howard setting the pick for Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Rose. Pierce kicks to Garnett. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Richardson. Howard with a screen on Pierce. Here's Richardson. Pass to Howard. Back to Richardson. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Leading by 5. Here's the pass to Rose. There's the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
The Bulls call timeout. Chicago making some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Gay. And it's Carter in for Richardson. Then for the Hawks, Kevin Durant comes in for Smith. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Pierce. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Marbury over Rose. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 4 points this quarter.
Everyone in the building knew Marbury was taking that shot. What a big-time play.
Here's Rose, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. Here's Marbury. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. But right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Carter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Gasol passes to Marbury. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Stephon Marbury. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so they foul intentionally. The first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And again, no good by Chicago. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Marbury. And so the Hawks take the win. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.